Hi, it's me again, Brandon Chapman. It's been a while since I've done a Fantasy Truth Talk, but it's time to do it again. Here's James right next to me. James is so happy right now. Show him your happy face, James. Show him your sad face. Happy face, sad face. Show him your happy face. This is Brandon Chapman. Show him your sad face. This is Andrew. Oh, thanks, James. Welcome. So I'm wearing a Blazer baseball shirt. Baseball is actually my sport. That's the one that I know the most about. And all I can say is it's a really good thing. Nobody here is playing fantasy baseball against me. Though the opportunity exists for next year to be in an elite fantasy league. So there are a couple people that I know are going to be in that, one of which is Devon Felstead. Also, my friend Chris Conley, who some of you know from the Terreview Ward, newer guy. He's going to do fantasy baseball. It's a fantastic thing. That's the sport I know about. As good as I am at fantasy baseball, I'm also almost equally as good at fantasy football. I'm 7-0. 7-0 and leading the league. Now, Ruxin, Andrew, Drooby Dooby Doo, is going to tell you that, oh, but you haven't had as many people score against you. Well, let me tell you something about Andrew. He's 6-1, and he has named his team Sterling Silver Sucks. Well, he's 6-1, and I'm ahead of him at 7-0. He has scored 7 more points than I have offensively. He's also had 17 less points scored against him. So as much as he likes to use that argument that I've had so few points scored against me and that's why I'm 7-0, he's had less points scored against him. So that argument doesn't really hold water. Now, for some people, it rightfully is a good argument to make that they're not as bad as their 0-6 record, for example, or their 0-5 record, because they've just had a bad luck draw from week to week, and they've had people that have scored against them. In one of my other leagues, I'm 4-3 in that league, and yet I'm still leading the division. But that's one of those leagues where no matter what, you have a great week, like you always do, because I always have a great week, and you just happen to draw the guy that has his season high in that week. You're the second highest scorer in that week, and yet you draw the guy that is the highest scorer. That's just bad luck. And yes, there are some of those teams in our league. Some of those teams that have a losing record, but really should be at least 500, maybe a game over. But 7-0. When you're 7-0, it's hard to complain. It's hard to say that team is only lucky, that team only has everything going for them. They've made their luck. I've made my luck. Drooby Dooby Doo can say whatever he wants, but he's not 7-0. He's 6-1. A good record, to be sure, but not 7-0. So I'll leave you with one last thought, and that's if James knows the difference between a happy face and a sad face, and he knows when to use it, so should we. We should be happy when we're 7-0. And we should also be happy when we're 6-1 and stop trying to make fun of the teams that are 7-0, because you know what? When you're making fun of the team that's better than you are, you just look petty. Talk to you later.